Hey folks, thanks for stopping by Just Cooking with the Guys. I appreciate you taking time to watch our videos. Today we're going to make some beef enchiladas. And I'm going to make a simple homemade chili con carne to go on top of these things. So hang on, we're going to get the skillet fired up here and get our tortillas kind of fried a little bit, kind of loosen those up. Then we'll ground our beef and go from there. So we'll be right back. All we're going to do is just kind of soften these up a little bit. Drop them in this hot oil, put them on flip over, and we're going to take them right on out of the grease. Doing these first, they'll have a chance to cool just a little bit before we start building our enchiladas. So kind of got about a medium-high heat going on here. I'm going to do about 10. I've got a pound of ground beef and some seasonings that we'll cook up here in just a second. We'll be right back. I got a pound of Ashcraft ground beef we're going to use today. It's grass-fed. It's really good local beef that we buy here close to our area out of Bardwell, Texas. We'll drop that in there. Let that come up to a browning state. The only seasoning I'm going to add to the ground beef is a little bit of cumin. We'll let that cook for a few minutes and we'll be right back. To this ground beef, I'm going to add just about that much cumin. A little bit of cumin goes a long way. There's also some cumin going to be in the sauce for the chili con carne, so I don't want to get too much involved in that. This will be for the, actually for the fillet, minus a little bit of this ground beef. Got all that mixed in good. We're going to let this continue to cook and brown up, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, we got a ground beef done. I'm going to take the biggest part of this out. Use a slotted spoon so I can keep my drippings in the pan. I'm going to leave about that much in the bottom. That's probably, I don't know, maybe a quarter cup of ground beef. And to that, I'm going to add, I need to get a whisk, so bear with me just 1 second here. I'm going to add a tablespoon of flour. Whisk that in good. It's almost like making a gravy. To that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of chili powder and probably about a tablespoon of cumin. Well, that smells good, I can say that. Here comes the easy part. Just going to add some cold, or not cold water, but just tap water. I had 2 cups of water and I've used probably a cup and a half. Let's see when it comes back up to a boil how it looks. It needs to be somewhat thick, but not, I don't think necessarily gravy thick gravy. So we'll let this cook for a minute. We'll be right back. We've got this getting pretty thick here now. Maybe a couple more minutes. Couple more seconds maybe. Starting to see the bottom of the pan when I move it back, so that's a good indication that we're getting where we need to be. We're going to call that good. I'm going to set this to the side and let it cool for a few minutes while we start building our enchiladas. We'll be right back. Okay, I dropped a little bit of our chili con carne in the bottom of the casserole dish here so the enchiladas would not stick. And I'm going to take maybe about a spoonful like that. Should be plenty for our tortillas. Take this dude, roll it over, and get a couple rolls. I'm going to lay those dudes right in there like so. Show you one more time here what I'm doing. You don't want to put too much meat in there, you'll crack your tortilla if you do. Kind of pull it back a little taut, roll it up, lay it in like so. I'm going to finish these up and I'll be back in a few minutes. Now 4 of these I just put meat, and the other 4 I'm going to put some ground beef and some onions and some cheese. About like so. One more time here. This tortilla is trying to break on me, so gently roll that dude up and place it in the pan. We'll be right back. As you can see, we have 10 enchiladas in here. You can put some on the sides here if you want, just for our purpose. This is plenty. So give our chili con carne a stir here right quick. Stir. My wife's been making fun of me about the way I stated that. Pour that right over the top, just like so. Now, I've got some ground beef left. I'm gonna sprinkle that right on the top, just like so. I've got some onions left, and we're gonna sprinkle those right on the top also. If you don't like onions, don't put them on there. And then we're gonna top this off with some cheese. Right down the center. Just like, I've got the oven preheating at 350, and we're gonna stick this in the oven for a few minutes and let it melt that cheese up good. And we'll be right back and give these things a taste, so stick around. Check this out. Won't those look delicious? Tell you what, I think it's time that we dip one of these things up and see how it turned out. So let's see what we can do here. See if I can get these out without tearing them up. No. I'll tell you what. That is some goodness right there, my friend. Let's see how these taste. They look hot. Oh man. Those are delicious. I gotta go eat some more of these. Hey, thanks for stopping by Just Cooking with the Guys. I appreciate you taking time to watch our videos. But for now, I'm gonna go eat some enchiladas, and I'll see you.